Scott Oldford here, and today I want to help you in your sales process. Now, I'm no sales professional by any stretch of the imagination. However, I've been able to close tens of millions of dollars on the phone over the past number of years as I've been an entrepreneur. Now, the concept that I'm about to show you definitely was not originated by me. I'm no like I said, no sales genius. All I'm showing you is what I've learned from some good friends of mine, such as Jesse Elder, that are just absolute ninjas when it comes to sales tactics. And it's really, really simple. Now, today I don't have a whole lot of time to be able to go in depth with this. But one of the biggest issues that I see when people are closing high-ticket programs, anything that costs, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, is they really don't know how to kind of be able to take control of the sales call. Now, I've used this to sell $10,000 programs, $20,000 programs. I've been able to use this to sell my mentoring that costs anywhere from $100,000 to $150,000 for 6 months, and it works every single time. So here's how it works. The typical sales phone call, what we have to realize is that whenever you use a script in your sales phone calls, the conversation a lot of the time doesn't connect. And what we know about human beings is that we synchronize with the people that we're on the phone with, or we synchronize with the people that we are in person with. And we need to do the exact same thing when we are selling. Now, there's 4 steps, 4 kind of overall things that we need to do in order to bring someone from a point of understanding where they're to understanding the commitment that they need to have. And here's how we do it. But first, we need to establish the pain. And the pain, of course, comes from ensuring that you ask the right questions. Understanding where that person is to in their life or their relationship or their business, whatever it is that you are particularly selling. Now, most people aren't self-aware of how deep the pain is. And as my good friend Jesse Elder talks about, it's not about, kind of poking people and prodding people. It's about illuminating where people are. And so the illumination comes from asking that person exactly where they're to and how they're really kind of attacking that problem. Being able to really dive deep into the problem that's there. So very, very simply, the question that comes to mind is, where are you in your business right now? What is going on in your business right now? What is going on in your relationship right now? What do you feel are some of the biggest challenges that are going to occur in the next 90 days in your business, or whatever that may be? It comes back to what you actually serve, how you are really going to help this person. Now, at this stage and at this point, you shouldn't be talking at all. You should be really in question mode. You want that person to really almost have a little bit of a therapy session of where they are so that you can understand exactly how to be able to help them. Now, the second piece is what drives most of us as human beings. We have a vision of what we want for our life or what we want for our business, and we are very driven to be able to get it. Now, a lot of people you may get on the phone with have forgotten their vision, or they have a reduced version of their vision. Your job is to be able to enlighten their vision back into them. Your job really is to give them a breath of fresh air to rebreathe the vision of why they became an entrepreneur or why they've sacrificed as much as they've sacrificed to be where they're to. So now we're taking the parallel of their pain and we're showing them their new vision. How much money do you want to make? What do you want your legacy to be? How do you want your kids to look up to you in 20 years from now? What is it that you want your life to be? Now, in the vision aspect, you really, again, do not want to be talking. You want that person to be showing you, to painting a vivid picture, right? As Cameron Herold talks about in his book, a vivid vision of where they are, of who they are, and why they are doing exactly what they're doing. Now, once you've done this and you've reconfirmed, you've talked back to them in terms of where their pain is, and you confirm where their pain is, and you confirm their vision, you want them to understand the gap that's there. Now, at this stage, this is where majority of people sell, and we don't want to do that. What we want to do instead is being able to create this gap and allow that person to self-identify and become self-aware of where that gap is to. Now, at this point, you're either going to be able to offer them something or not offer them something. And a lot of the time, you will, at this point, 30 minutes into the phone call, say, you know what, and this is to yourself, hey, you know what, maybe this person's not the right person that I'm able to work with. However, if it is, and you show them the gap and you are talking with them about this gap and how they're going to be able to solve it, it then comes to a point where you ask them, how are you going to solve this? In which brings them to the moment of commitment, or really the moment where they realize that they must commit in order to fill the gap so that they can change the pain and get to their vision. Now, at this point, you ask them straight out, do you want me to help you with this? If they say no, at that point, then more than likely, you shouldn't be working with them anyways. But if they do say yes, now you have the permission to offer them an opportunity to help them get from their vision, from their pain to their vision. Now, this call typically takes 45 to 60 minutes, but the beautiful part is that you're only speaking for about 5 to 10. This also makes it so that it no longer is about the features or the benefits, it's rather about the overall solution. It's about helping that person in the way that you can help them get to their vision. Now, of course, what you help them with may only be a piece, but it is a piece that they are missing. And if they commit to changing, it means that on that call, regardless if they work with you or not, they've committed to a new reality. They've realized and you've helped them illuminate where they're to, where they want to be, and the gap. Now, it's completely up to them if they work with you. I don't believe in high scarcity. I don't believe in making people make choices that make them super, super uncomfortable and it's going to put them down a bad path. But what this call means is that after you've gotten off the call with them, they will never be the same. They've had to either make one of two choices. They've either had to commit to change or they've had to commit to being comfortable, to being where they are right now and giving up on their vision. That's the 4-step close, and there's obviously a lot more that goes into this 4-step close. But I guarantee you, if you go from sales scripts to being able to truly get on the phone and serve someone with this methodology, regardless if they buy from you now or they don't buy from you, their life is going to change. And that change is going to be a result of you helping them and you serving them. And I believe regardless if we're ever working with someone and they're paying us money or not, we always want to be helping every single person we come in contact with. Some people may pay us, some people may not. However, our vision, our reality is always served best when we're serving others. So I quickly wanted to show you this 4-step close. Again, it's by a great friend, Jesse Elder, that he has learned and he's mastered. And after utilizing this, I've been able to become so much more effective on the phone. And so if you have those leads coming in every single day, this lead generation machine, which you should have, then this is going to allow you to close far more, allow you to have much better conversations, and ultimately work with people that are committed and ready for being able to level up their life, their business, or their relationship. So with that said, if you enjoyed this, comment below, let me know. And if you need help being able to implement this lead generation machine into your business, in less than 90 days, we can help you go from using referrals and networking, having low close calls, or close percentages, to being able to have a fully automated system that brings you in new high-paying customers and clients. So just click the button there if you want to get on the phone with one of our team members to allow you to implement that inside of your business. With that said, we'll talk soon, and go ahead and implement this. I know it's going to change the game for you.